What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Battlefleet Gothic Armada. My name is Splattercat. Very happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while and take a look at our sexy-ass ships. That bird is still outside. I talked about it in the previous episode. In case you didn't know, there's a bird that sounds like a little kid playing a recorder. It makes me hate the fact that I have ears. So if it comes through on the recording, I apologize so much. I can't control nature. Bird powers would suck anyways. I don't feel like that would put me too high up on the list for X-Men. Just be like, oh, look, I control birds. Like, occasionally you get a good bird. Like, you get, like, an eagle or something. But you gotta figure, for the most part, whenever you try to control birds or you, like, summon them, you just end up with a shit ton of sparrows. And they just don't seem that violent and they don't seem that deadly to me. They don't seem like they would be that helpful in a fight versus people with, like, claws, eye lasers, and adamantium skeletons and things of that nature. You know, I could swear, I was looking at my ships over the last couple minutes, and I would swear that I thought that all of our Dauntlesses had lance batteries on the sides. I am having trouble with this. I'm very much struggling with this because I thought that they did. It actually initially happened when I was looking at upgrades on the sides, and I was like, didn't this thing have lance batteries on the sides? And then I checked, and it didn't. And so now we're all upgraded for lances and whatnot, and yet all we have is like a prow lance. I don't know. I'm confused at this point. I can't remember. I went back and looked at footage, and it looks like I may have just misidentified the weapon. I thought they had lance batteries on the sides. I thought they did. I thought they did. We do have some upgrades to apply here. I can't really decide what I want to do with this stuff, so I'm just going to go with shields. And so there it is. Ba-bam. Our shields go up faster, and our shields are now girthier than they were before. If there's one thing I know about heretics, is that they love girthy shields. Like when they see shields with girth, it gets them all weirdly excited in a Slaneshi way. They have odd fetishes, and girthy shields are one of those odd fetishes. It's like, what are you going to do? I figure, yeah, I'm just going back through right now because I can't live with this. I thought that it had lance batteries on the sides. So strange. So strange. I guess it didn't, though. I mean, I went back through and I checked the footage, and it looks like it had the same guns back then as it did now. And so I'm thinking this is just one of those cases. What might happen is every now and again, this thing happens where you, like, quadruple guess yourself on the internet because you put up videos, and you suffer the horrible backlash of comments whenever you do something dumb. And so this is one of those weird situations where I was like, oh, I can see bad things happening now. And so I think I'm just being paranoid. It's possible that I might just be being super paranoid. But I just wanted to run through everything and make sure that things are working out as planned. Inside of this series, we have experienced, like, success but also failure. I do think that some of the mission types are innately more difficult with the way that the AI decides to perform. Like, the AI seems like it's either shatteringly stupid or just, like, the absolute paragon of efficiency. And so when it runs attack missions, they tend to do really, really well. When they run defense missions and when they tend to do like cruiser clashes and stuff like that, it all just kind of falls apart. And it's kind of jarring, to be honest, seeing the AI go back and forth like that. Still, I don't really mind that much. It's fine. Our last mission, I think, went really, really badly. I don't know what that was. My throat for a second. You probably heard that, right? That little... I don't know what that was. My throat for a second decided that it didn't want me to breathe. Like, you know, sometimes when your dog's just sitting on the floor and then it's just like... when it breathes each time, and then like you're like, all right, I'll take him to the vet tomorrow, and then the next day he's not doing it anymore. I'm assuming it's something like that. I have no concept or clue what's going on right now. In any case, it would appear to me as though we don't really have a whole lot else going on. We actually don't have a lot of renown at the moment either. So you know what? I'm gonna stop mousing over weapons and let's just go to a battle, huh? .300 space station assault, and we are gonna be the defender. Okay, that sounds alright, although I'm not super stoked about defending again. I do wish that it would alternate every other with defense, offense, defense, offense. We're gonna go in like so, and that should be possibly good enough. I don't know, it's a 300-point battle, so like what can you do with 300 points? I find 400 to 500 to be like the sweet spot, whereas 600 is where you start to get like battles that are so large that you're guaranteed some kind of loss just from random fire. So now we got to do the same thing that they did. Protect the space station. Didn't we just do this? Huh, I don't think I've ever gotten the same mission twice in a row. This one looks a little bit bigger though. Last time we were defending these. This time we're defending this one, I guess. I don't know. Why are we facing this way? Defend your space station. Oh, they're coming from every direction. Ew. That's no funsies. We'll have to figure it out as we go. I don't think I've ever done this one before.
Your orders?
So we got 2 coming in from this direction.
Ship ready.
Somebody fired from this direction, so we just don't have... We don't have visual on them, unfortunately.
Awaiting orders.
Hopefully this thing's defended. That's all that I can hope for right now, is if this thing's got decent batteries on it, we should be alright. I would hate to take a double-header loss, though. That would be really damaging to my morale. It would make me upset. It would make me not like super upset, but a little upset. Like a little bit bummed.
Understood. At your command.
He's gonna fire torpedoes. That's what I need from you.
Execute
Is
I am
that...
returned.
Oh wow, they got a bunch of ships. Holy shit, they got a lot of ships.
Yes, Admiral.
Okay. That's a little upsetting.
We are the Imperial Navy.
Oh good, and they're playing those things that instantly wipe out my shields too. Goody. I'm gonna play a stasis bomb to this side to try and get him to turn out of the way. You, sir.
Activating tactical cogitators. Activating tactical cogitators.
You stop moving. Why are you moving right now? Like, why are you... There you go.
Enemy ship sighted.
I would feel much better if I could just put you in right there. Play our abilities.
Course plotted.
Although methinks this is going to get worse before it gets better.
Enemy ship sighted.
Now that we've got most of them jammed up inside of a stasis field, please stop trying to engage from a side. It's really beginning to upset me.
Resuming normal.
Yeah, and see... There you go. See, play the game. There we go. Perfect. We'll keep them lined up back there. I don't know how long we have to defend these things for, but let's get everybody back. He's a priority 1 target. He's priority 2. Let's get everybody to turn on their jets for a second because our shields are definitely hurting. How many points did they get to play with? Good God. Did they get 600 points for this? Because they got a lot of points right now. Like, they have a lot of stuff going on. A very concerning quantity of ships at the moment. Get shields back up for the moment. My goal for right now is to try and keep them inside firing ranges, but good lord. Go ahead and aim for that. Secondaries will be this little guy over here.
Your orders.
Let's pull in a little bit closer. I would also like to see some lightning strikes happen here. Lightning strike is a success.
Resuming normal functions.
Generators are down on this ship. There's another one over there. Oh my god.
Tactical cogitators. Activating tactical cogitators. Activating tactical cogitators.
Keep shields rotating. It's the best that I can ask for right now. It does look like this thing finally has started to spin up and hurt things, so that's good. We might be able to blunt them right here. However,
Taking heavy damage.
we do have a bombardment ship back there
We lost a defense platform.
that definitely needs to be dealt with. So let's get rid of this little guy first. It looks like he's got some kind of mind control going on. I have no idea what's up with that. But that's just what it looks like to me. I'm gonna stasis bomb those douches, hopefully.
Activating tactical cogitators.
You guys, I need you all on him, and then we're gonna go after the bomber squadron in just a moment. He should go down from his next round of fire.
At your command.
So there it is. Another one bites the dust. Let's head on over to the cloud over here. To the cloud, as all the IT companies say. His shields just came up. That was a waste.
Awaiting orders.
Go ahead and run repairs on everybody that hasn't run it yet.
Course plotted.
And now,
For the Emperor.
it's your turn to be our friend. Our lovely friend. We can't really afford to lose any ships right now, so I'm going to try and stay up off it. This carrier is going to run from us because they can't win like a straight out-and-out fight through this carrier. It's just not going to happen. And so what we want to do here is we're going to go priority 1, and we want to nerf those engines if at all possible. I need those engines to not exist anymore. Slow them down, hurt them. We lost a turret right there, so that's not what I was aiming for, but you know, whatever.
Tactical cogitators.
Go ahead and engage a little bit closer for boarding actions, please.
Ship ready. Activating tactical.
Lightning strike failed on that side.
At your command.
An unfortunate consequence. If he was smart, he'd probably just take us for a run right there. It doesn't look like they're dealing too much damage to this guy, so we should be able to regroup right after this, and then we'll go out to the left. God, what an overwhelming fight. I think it took him a while to spin up or something. Like, it seemed like he wasn't really firing at the outset, and now he is. He's gonna jump out, huh? He's gonna jump out, huh? Do we have torpedoes on anything?
Cogitators.
I don't think we have torpedo on anything.
At your command.
And he made it out with like 1 HP left.
Tactical cogitators.
Alright. Sweep southwards or whatever relative direction this is for right now. I'd also like to see a 2x speed button for single player, because sometimes you've got engagements like this one right here where you kind of just want to join them together. Other naval games have something similar where they'll allow you to increase or decrease the speed. I don't know if you ever played Age of Pirates 2 where it was all like patched out and all that kind of stuff. But basically other games would allow you, they had a little speed thing up here so that if you've got a fleet over here, and this fleet wins their battle, you can set basic orders over here and then you can speed them back on over to this other side while not, you know, waiting for things to slow boat it through space.
Setting course. Engines to maximum.
Let's go ahead and go engines hot. I think we should be able to handle this before the platform goes down, I think. They haven't disengaged yet, so who knows? Who knows?
Ship ready.
A little bit unfortunate. I'm going to see how that recharges first, though. Why are you on fire right now? Like, why are you burning horrifically? Let's go ahead and engage a side, I suppose, because they got the light macros on the sides or whatever.
Sighted.
You're going to engage from the front, though, as are you. Yeah, I don't know if they got rid of my lancy things that were on the front. I don't know. Looks like they're running into the cloud.
Orders. Enemy ship sighted.
I don't know if he'll be able to see that until... Or if he just doesn't give a damn. It's possible that he just might not care. He might go straight into it. That's actually a really, really good thing for us.
Your orders.
Everybody engage at 6K. Please stop right now. Full stop. Thank you. Please listen to the things I am telling you, Captain. Full stop. Shoot bullets at him. Make him hurt. Thank you.
Yes, Admiral.
I really feel like we got to work on our guns here. Make our guns work a little. Oh,
Activating tactical
lightning strike was a failure. That one was a success, though. I'll take it.
Ready. Engaging.
And we'll keep everybody close one more time. Nice and close up in. My guess is that they've probably got to retreat to their own lines, even if they blow up the platform, as it was previously. That fire does not appear to be affecting them altogether that much. Priority 1 target. Let's go ahead and hit the engines here. With all of these, focus on engines.
At your command.
Eh.
Cruising speed set.
Forgot I had him on full stop. Oh my. That's funsies. Just took a little bit of damage.
Begin repairs now.
Yeah, let's get emergency repairs up and running, just in case this doesn't quite go the way we want it to. Only got a little bit of time left. He might try to jump out or he might not, I don't know. We're just chasing fools around in circles right now.
We are the Imperial Navy. Orders received.
Alright. So this guy is our last target over here. Let's go ahead full. Take 6 meters, or I'm sorry, 6K.
Cruising.
Kill all full, because it looks like you guys are going to run into each other and it's going to upset me.
Your orders.
Did he warp out? What did he do?
Ship sighted.
I'm going to say. Looks like he's leaking all kinds of weird chaos gases. He definitely has chaos fluids leaking from all inside of him. Don't lick the chaos fluids. It's a bad plan. It's not going to work out for anybody. His shields are back up, so we've got a little bit of time to play with right now. If we're really lucky, we might be able to catch him with a stasis bomb. I think we got him. I try not to call it too early, because sometimes it's like you think you got the stasis bomb off, and then you just feel like an idiot because you didn't get it off. I swear to God, if you fly into that stasis bomb, amigo.
Activating tactical cogitators.
Ah, tactical. He says the C so hard. The tactical. He gets it in there, that tic-tacs. That tic-tacticals. What a mission. Oh my God. They got a lot of points on that one. Somehow we managed to weather the storm. We lost just about everything, though. This thing is like all smoky as shit, which is pretty impressive in space, because I wouldn't think you'd be able to have smoke in space. I mean, maybe briefly or something. Then again, there's like a big smoky thing over there. I don't know shit about space, so I'm just going to say a lot of dumb shit right now, and then people can just bitch and moan in the comments, and I probably won't see it.
All ahead, full.
I need you guys to, like, actually try here. He seems to be outrunning us pretty resoundingly. So if you guys could, like, I don't know, pop a hole in his balloon or something, his little engine balloon, I would very much appreciate it.
For the Emperor.
We'll kill the full burns right there.
Yes, Admiral.
I think we're being pole-kited right now. I think he's just running us in circles over and over and over again. That's exactly what he's doing. You're engaged from 3. He's getting too much of a gap in front of us. And then we'll turn those back on and we'll see how close we can get. Drop another stasis. You guys stop giving each other cruiser hugs. Otherwise I'm going to film it and put it on the internet and it'll be your own fault. There we go. And so that should seal it, I think. Yay! We are the victor. I don't know what it's showing me pictures of right there. It clearly wants me to see something, but I'm not sure what. Damn, 255 XP for that one? What a mission. What a mission. Line ships, no level ups there, so it looks like this should be fairly quick. We might be able to jump straight back into another battle if we're really, really lucky. I'm getting tired of these defense missions, though. These escort missions, nobody likes escort missions. And yet they keep putting them in video games over and over and over again. Have you noticed that? People have hated escort and defense missions since, like, the dawn of time, and yet developers always just keep putting them in. Just keep putting them in. Just ignoring players. Like, nobody likes these. Nobody plays these if they have a choice. Ah, just include them in the game. Whatever. People get over it. I don't think they will, man. I don't think they will. I will probably... I don't want the defense turrets. Maybe... Yeah, we'll go armor piercing on our little guy. Why not? We don't use their, like, random cannons very much. But in the opportunity that we do, it'll be sweet. Hopefully we'll get something good here. Just like a straight scrum, like a midfield battle. Where we just get to run up on each other and headbutt each other over. Yeah, cruiser clash. That's what I'm talking about. Cruiser clash. Now we got a real mission. I'm gonna bring a battle cruiser. Bring a cruiser. Only 600 points though, so we gotta be careful. Like, we don't want to end up. There we go. Perfect. Everybody on the forum says there's no reason to use the Cobras or the swords. Just use the Firestorms. I've been using the Firestorm since the day I got the game because I don't really like torpedo boats that much. Torpedoes against players you can get torpedoes off, but against the PC, they tend to be pretty knowledgeable when it comes to staying the hell out of the way of the torpedoes. You can get them when they're warping out with torpedoes. You can get their stations with torpedoes, but that tends to be the two situations in which I use torpedoes, where I automatically think torpedo right now. Otherwise, I don't really think about it very often. This is going to be a big-ass battle, and so I'm just going to align on one side. We're just going to get after him. Get after him so hard right now. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. I'm going to seize the initiative. We're going to turn on the boosters. We're going to hit those thrusters. We're going to go 0 to 100 real quick. The enemy's going to find out. While we do that, I want to make sure all of my carriers and whatnot are doing the things they're supposed to be doing. You are my lance ships, so you go from the frontses. You are going to engage from the side at 6K. You, sir, have macro batteries, ordnance launch bays. You're going to be at 9K from the side, please. And you are going to be at 6K from the sides. These two ships should go down pretty quickly. I'm going to try and keep things popping. You got to seize the initiative. You can wipe them out before they can regroup, then you tend to do pretty well right there. They haven't hit us with anything. Oh, they got 3 ships over here. Well, that'll be fun.
Ship ready.
Hopefully they're not bigger ships. I was hoping we'd hit a couple of escorts over here, and that'd be about as bad as it would get. Actually, looks like we have fighters coming in. So yeah, we've got a carrier ship over there, assault boat success on that side. Oh my good lord.
Activating tactical cogitators.
Wait. Have you already been... Oh my god. How did they destroy my stuff so quickly? Have you noticed that? They like outright destroy my stuff like instantly every time we get in a fight with them. Whereas me, I can specifically be like, target that thing for like half a battle and they never destroy it. It's gotta be the assault boats that did it. Gotta be the assault boats. He's gonna try and regroup with his kinfolk, but it's not gonna work. We're already eating his escort ships. Nom 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 nom. Delicious escort ship. Let me chow down on your chocolatey. They taste like chocolate, by the way, escort ships. We hadn't really discussed that yet. Oh my god. Okay. Well, they have now regrouped. I'm gonna bring you back over this way because you're one of my bigger, beefier ships. And I would much prefer it if you were in the vanguard of this first hit. We are actually gonna go after...
Yes, Admiral.
There we go.
Cruising speed set.
Yep.
Setting course.
Cruising down the street in my Dauntless. Shooting my foes, making them less. Numerically less. Attacking with bombers against these larger ships seems like a bad plan. They seem like they're fairly well reinforced as far as... I think that's our guy right there. I think he's the one launching all kinds of stupid shit at us.
Activating tactical cogitators.
No, it teleported me back to the middle again with the camera. Damn it. That is really irritating. That is like solidly irritating. There we go. I don't know what it is that's making it do that.
Enemy ship sighted. Targeting enemy vessel.
You know what? Everybody just go frenzies. We're going to go into chase mode here. We have no choice.
Engaging.
They're outrunning us and making us look stupid, and it's upsetting me.
Target locked in.
I'm going to run... assault boats on him. It seems to be working pretty well for the AI, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot on my own, too. We have a priority 1 target here. Let's go ahead and focus on wiping out their decks. Since we're in the neighborhood already, got a lightning strike success on that side. Generators are now officially down. Yeah, I don't know how they're able to wipe me out like that.
Lock on target.
Because, like, I've got their decks focused right now, and we're destroying turrets.
Yes, Admiral.
And I have no idea what dictates that victory or that loss. He's got shields down. He's got shields down. They are just slowly whittling on us, aren't they? Just whittling.
For the Emperor.
Yeah, just keep rounds on them. I think we can win. I mean, I think we've already wiped out a pretty good chunk of what they got on offer here.
Activating tactical
Speaking of which, what's going on with... So I think it can only fire inside of this ring out here. I'm not totally like 100 on that, but... It looks like it fires maybe from the front of the ship. If he can bring it around fast enough, we can get this guy over here.
Activating tactical
Yep, just keep those guns firing. You, sir. Use you engage a little closer, please, so that we can use our assault boats. I got his shields up just in time. Got his shields up just in time. Here comes more bombers. I would suggest that we... Oh my god. It's just do... Yeah, it's a bug. It has something to do with pressing the D key right after you select a ship. Like if you double click a ship and then you press D, that's how you reproduce it. Just in case there's a developer watching for the bug. Go ahead and keep him shielded since I really have no other option here. And we'll go targeting matrix. Targeting matrix is fine right there. Let's go ahead and jam him out as best we can while he's on his way in. Let's go ahead and send assault boats after him because he's doing something similar to us. Get the shields back up right before the boats land just in case. The fire on board this ship. Let's go ahead and put it out. Ooh. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep repairs up and running. It looks like they might be running like a considerable quantity. See, they've destroyed my deck. I've been aiming at his deck this entire time and haven't wiped out his deck at all. There seems to be some secret here that I'm not privy to. Fight to his side and go after him. Let's go ahead and bring that in a little closer too. Good. Put out that fire, please. Fix the hull breach. Get the shields back up on these little guys because I really don't have much else to play with here. Let's get you handled. I would like Terminators to be on board. Terminators have failed. I would need you to get up to hug and love and touch and squeeze in range in order to get that done, so I may wait on it for a minute. Speaking of which... I'll go ahead and put him over there so we're a little bit more... Yep, there it is. Okay, so that we're a little bit more spread out. I gotta remind myself not to press the D key after any sort of camera shift is... Oh, it actually works the other way too. Alright then. It's a little terrifying. We'll sort it out though. He's got fires on board. He should go down pretty quickly. For some reason, I thought there was more ships over here. I thought there were a greater quantity of ships. He's lost his deck, unfortunately. That guy's floating through detritus and debris. Probably put him right there. Try and make some sort of sense of this melee. I think he's over there. I'm not totally sure, but I think he is. I saw the red dot disappear, so I figured I'd put a shot on him. Either that or he just warped out, but we lost him off scanners. And I don't see... I didn't see a warp cloud back there or anything. a nebula that they could hide inside of, so we should be fine. Enemy down. We got one remaining on that side. Chances are he's probably just going to warp out. Especially when we come around on him. We've got pretty much an uncontested victory here. It looked a little ugly on the front end. They're wiping out. I don't know how they're so quickly wiping out. Like, it's on their first shot. Like, watch how it happened last time. It's like on their first shots, they're hitting our generators and wiping them out, like, instantly and stuff like that. It's gnarly. I'm going to try and turn him back towards me. I'm going to give him no option. He's either going to get stasis or he's going to turn back towards my fleet. Looks like he's going to race it. It's his decision. Not the one that I would recommend, though. Assault boats out.
At your command.
The assault boats are coming from around here somewhere. Although they are going to be slowed down by the stasis field, so it's going to be a minute before they're going to be able to get their payloads off. Assault boat failure, unfortunately.
Awaiting orders.
He should go down before he's able to make any more major passes here.
Ship ready.
Yeah, it looks like the Nova Cannon fires off the front of the ship. He's a little bit close to my guys right now. Go ahead and give me front to front here. There it is. God, I love you, Yamato Cannon. That's another victory for us. We are out of time for the day. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for coming along for another episode of Battlefleet Gothic Armada. I will see you in future episodes. Hopefully we can get a couple wins under our belt, because the last couple battles have not gone so good for us. They've been a little bit ugly, and I want them to be a bit more beautiful. It looks like we've gotten another reputation level. Don't know what that means, but I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.